Okay, I got that whole inner skin out. Look at that. Anybody home? This thing could have went through a whole restoration. It had a wasp nest in there. Would have never known. All right, I want to start cutting out this piece right here. It's so mangled up and out of shape that I'm just going to replace it. This, like I said before, this whole side of the roof was caved in, and this was basically pancaked down. And I was able to porter power and hammer and dolly and get this roof back into shape. But this piece here is just so out of shape, it's going to be best to replace it. So I'm gonna start cutting that out. I want to cover up the gauges and everything so the sparks aren't hitting it and damaging the glass on it. And then I want to protect this glass here. I need to pull all that out, but I just want to continue moving with the metalwork for right now. So let me cover that up with a welding blanket. Okay, I got that covered good. Like I said, I got to pull the glass out still and everything, but I'll get to that. Let's start cutting this out without getting into the roof structure and this structure here. Okay, with that piece cut out, I'm hoping I can start pulling this roof over to the driver's side. You can see where this pillar is kinked over, where the paint's chipped, and you can see it's rippled here. And then also where this seat, this bar is welded here, you can see a little bit of where it's crumbled in. So when this got pushed over, this inside metal got crunched in. Okay, I want to start pushing this side over. Before I just start pushing over, I'm going to make a gauge off the other pillar on the passenger side to see where it's at, how far off this side is. I have the door. Now this is a different door, so this door was not damaged in the accident, and it's a good gauge because I don't think the hinges got affected. So this is a good indication, but I'm also going to make a gauge off the other side, an external gauge that'll fit on here, and then I can have a reference from left to right. So to do that, I'm going to use, I have this 5-foot piece of sheet metal. I'm just going to cut off 7 inches of it, and then trace the outline of the bus and cut it out. And then I'll have a good fixed gauge to put from one side to the other. And then I could probably do multiples of them. But to start, I want to start with this one just to get a good idea where I'm at. So let's start with that. A little trick to these shears is spray a little lube, WD-40 or whatever you got, oil on the cutting shears, and that'll make it cut like butter. Okay, I got this edge cut to the shape that I want to match the bus, and now I'm going to weld this box tubing on there to give it some support. I'm just going to tack weld it, give it tacks, and that'll be good. Okay, so here's the gauge with the box tubing welded on, and then I just went ahead and bent this edge over to give it a nice handle. So now I can fit it up on the passenger side. I'll show you how it fit on there, and then compare it to the driver's side. So here it is on the passenger side pillar, and now I'll show you how far off the driver's side is. So you can see it's probably at least 1.5 inch gap where it's bent over. So with gauges like this, I'll be able to make the left and right side identical. I still want to verify this with another bus. I'll probably put it on a friend's bus that wasn't damaged, and I can put a piece of tape on this so I don't scratch his bus up. And then I'll have a perfect gauge off a different bus, and then I can go from side to side on this bus and get it perfectly straight. I'm going to start cleaning this channel out and this inside pillar and get all the paint off it. And I'll use a wire wheel for in here. But my good friend Alex, he watched the channel and he bought me this new face shield. Thank you very much, Alex. This is awesome. This is going to work awesome for using the wire wheel. That thing is shooting needles all over the place. This face shield is going to work perfect for that. So thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Let's try it out. This thing's brand new. Look at that. That's like the real deal. All right. Who's this? This is through Benchmark Abrasives. Grinder hood. Let's try it out. All right, I'm gonna spend a little time cleaning this paint off, and I wanna get this side cleaned up and bare metal. So I'll stop this video here, and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
it.